Gary. Glad you joined me this evening. Hi, Jessie. It's like 7 o'clock creeped up on me really quick. Hi, Kathy. I was just busy away. You're watching and creating too, Jessie? Awesome. I am trying to get this thing on tell you. Hi, Debbie. It hit me when I went in there to get my phone. I did not charge it up. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe I did not charge my phone. So, I have got it plugged into my charger, and it's run across this way and down, and I had to pull the extension cord up to my lamp on the end of my counter here, and got it plugged in. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I did that. So, but I'm going to say, if that's the worst of my woes, then I'm okay. I know that I have not got all my blocks out, and, hi, Shannon. Glad you joined us. Anyway, I have got 3 cards prepped, and I'm going to tell you, I've got 2 cards made that I'm going to show y'all, but, hi, Frank. Everybody, this is Frank. This is Jessie's husband. Glad you joined us. But anyway, I was so excited about the Lily Framelits dies that goes with our Lasting Lily Celebration stamp set. I was so excited about them because I thought, you know, those would look awesome popped up, and I did not want to have to fussy cut. And so I thought, I'm making cards for tonight. And then Sunday showed they were sold out. I was so disappointed. I was so disappointed. But I've got 2 cards that I made with it and with the dies. I'm not going to show y'all how I made them. I'll explain it a little bit. But I'm just so disappointed that these dies sold out because, you know, when they were available just for March while supplies last. I know that. I understand that. But I was so hoping that they would last long enough for me to demonstrate them, and you know, and people to buy them and get the Lasting Lily for free, and it didn't happen. But anywho's, I'm going to show y'all what I made. I used the big lily and the small lily, the leaf, this stem, and our thoughts are with you. And then on the inside, I did may the constant love of caring friends bring you comfort and peace. And I used the, well, flitter-dee-dee, what did I do with the dies? There they are. I used the die for the big lily and the small lily. And here's the leaf. That's here. Here's the stems. I used both of the stems, stamps, and dies. Both of the lilies, stamps, and dies. There's the lilies. And it came with these 2 awesome frameless dies. And I used the bigger one here. And then I used this one. This is Daffodil Delight. I stamped my lilies in Daffodil Delight. My stems, of course, are Pear Bazaars. I love Pear Bazaars for things like that. And this is Highland Heather. And then the other one I made just like it, except for I used the Highland Heather here, Daffodil Delight here, Highland Heather for my lilies, and Pear Bazaars for my stems. And here's my inside, where I did my inside. And then my envelopes. Okay, what did I do with my other envelope? Oh, there it is. So I did envelopes to match. And look at this, what I did. I did this envelope upside down. I will go back and redo this envelope the correct way. But, you know, that I'm just going to leave it upside down for right now because I can go back and correct that. That is me trying to get this finished and get on here. And then me realizing that I didn't charge my phone. Hi, Sandra. Glad you joined us. But anywho's, I know that I will not be showing these on my Facebook page. I won't be showing them. Well, they'll pop up, you know, on my video. But I'm not going to be advertising the dies since they're not available to purchase anymore. But I did want to show y'all what I made with them. And I just love them. And this is probably... even when the stamp set retires, this may be one of them that I probably will keep in my collection anyway because I love it, because it's beautiful. They're beautiful, beautiful sets. You know, I love it. So anyway, that's what I wanted to show y'all. So I'm going to get this out of the way. Oh, and I used my rectangle stitched also. That's for the Daffodil Delight here and the Highland Heather here. And then, of course, after I get it all done, I thought, well, I should have done this one too. But, you know, hindsight's 20/20, and mine doesn't see very well. So, we are going to get started. We are going to be using the Home to Roost. This is not one that I was going to get. I know, Shannon, it's just, they're too gorgeous to part with. I wasn't going to get this set. We don't have chickens. We definitely don't have a rooster. But I thought, you know, it's so cute. Why not? So I did. And I'm going to tell you, I am not super happy with my rooster, how I colored him. But, you know, we're not always super happy with how we do something. But I thought, I am not going back and redoing this rooster. I'm just going to leave him as is. And maybe when I color the next one, he'll color up a little better. Anyway, we're going to do the rooster. We're going to use this stamp. I'm going to make background out of this on some, let me see, crumb cake. I do believe. Is it crumb cake? No. Maybe smoky slate. Nope, it's Sahara sand. I'm gonna stamp it with Sahara sand on some Sahara sand, and then I am using let's see. I'm not putting a sentiment on the front, but I'm putting thanks for your. I think thanks for your friendship. I'm gonna put that on the inside. So. I'm going to set that over here. Going to get everything out. Here's our envelope. I have some burlap ribbon I'm using. I'm using all Whisper White thick cardstock. I'm not using any regular Whisper White on this card. Everything that I'm doing is going to be on Whisper White thick. And this is 8.5 by 5.5. I've scored it at 4 1/4. We're going to go ahead. We're going to fold it. Get us a good crease on here. Hi, Kylie. Glad you joined us. Thank you for coming. Now, I'm sorry if I miss y'all's comments. I'll go back later and read everything. I'm trying to do better at that. Sometimes I just get busy and don't, but I'm going to try my very, very best just to be better at that. Okay, now we have got, this is our 4 by 2 3/4. This I am going to stamp my, I'm going to do an oval in this. We are using the layering ovals, which I did not get down. Let me get those down. See, second and third from the largest. We're not using scallops. We're using just the regulars. So I'm going to lay those right there. And that's what I'm going to cut this out of, the largest one. This is, I'm going to stamp my rooster on here and color him up. This is our layer. This is our Sahara sand. These are 5 5/16 by 4 1/16. And this is what I'm going to stamp the background on. I'm going to move everything up this way. I'm going to go ahead and get my ink pad out and start stamping. Crumb cake is in my way. And I'll tell you what, I have decided I know what this little dust stuff is that gets on my ink pads. It's dust from the edges of the cardstock. I couldn't figure out what that stuff was, but I figured it, finally did figure it out. It's dust from the cardstock. And oh man, tell you what I did. I stamped this off and did this. So let me stamp this off and do this because I didn't want it that dark. And I totally forgot that's what I had done. That's what happens when I don't write that part down. You know, I don't always remember everything that I do. And I try to write all that stuff down. And then sometimes I just plumb forget. That's comes a little with age. And a little with, I've got too much on my plate and too much going on. Okay. Not real crazy about that one, but that's okay. They never come out just alike, so they're all unique to themselves. Let's go that away with that one. Let's see. Scooch this up a little. Put some right there. Just a smidgen right there. Smidgen right there. We're going to get our envelope because we're going to stamp some of this on it. And okay, I'm looking, making sure I am stamping it the right way. I don't want to happen with this what happened with my other one. So I'm not even putting the full wheat on there. I'm just doing that much of it. And I like just that much. I think that looks nice. Okay. Now, we are going to lay that over here. I'm going to get this piece right here. We're going to stamp our rooster. And I'm going to stamp him. Let me see, what did I stamp him in? I think I stamped him in the crumb cake. I can't remember for sure. No, maybe it was... Let me think. What did I stamp him in? Okay. It was the Sahara sand. Yep, that's what I stamped him in. But I'm going to tell you what I know what I did. I'm going to tell you, to get my wheat behind it, and I'm going to stamp the wheat on there too. I made me a little template here because I am going to lay that on top of my rooster. Just like this. Used a Post-it note, stamped it on it, cut him out. Then try and get him to lay right, which of course he doesn't want to because that's what I want him to do. Anyway, it's not laying right whatsoever. There we go. Just had to scoot it over. Now then, all right, we're going to take our wheat, whatever I did with it. Here it is. We're going to ink it up, stamp it off, and we're going to stamp it on here. And have wheat behind our rooster. Take that off and see. It's behind our rooster. And then I just stick this because it's sticky from the Post-it note. Stick it on the inside of my stamp case, and I won't lose it if I want to do this again with something else. So, I don't think I probably shouldn't have stamped the wheat off, but that's okay. Yep, that's how I want it. Now then, we are going to do some coloring and with our blender pen, and we're going to use some crumb cake. I'm going to use some pumpkin pie. I'm going to use some Cajun craze. Yeah, crazy colors for a rooster, aren't they? Hey, Susan, glad you joined us. I'm telling you, I don't have chickens, I don't have roosters, I don't know what colors they are. So, I have a crazy colored rooster here. We're going to start with, and I'm not going to do any really watercoloring. I'm just going to pull the color from my ink pad onto my blending pen. And I'm going to do this one probably a little different than I did the other one. The other one I wasn't as pleased with. Let me see. Get some of this Cajun craze right here. And I want to. And this I probably won't be any happier with this one than I am the other one. Yeah, probably not. I'm trying to blend some of that after I took some of that off. Just need just a smidgen. I just missed some spots here. Now, I'm going to try and lighten that up a little bit. And I'm trying to lighten it up too much. Okay. Now then, I'm going to take just a smidgen of pumpkin pie. I'm going to do these little big, pumpkin pie. Oh, I did this one better than I did the other one. The other one was terrible. I mean, the other one is terrible. I'm going to do these legs here. This pumpkin pie. I know, I told you, I'm going to have a funky rooster. A funky rooster. Do you want, these are a little too wide to be doing legs with. Yeah, a little too wide. Let's see, back to some more of this crushed curry here. I think I may have called this something else a while ago, but I don't remember what I may have called it. This is the crushed curry. I'm going to get a little craze, and we're going to do a little highlighting up here. Not much. Okay, now then. Tell you what, the dog's decided. It's fixing to come in here and get ready, totally ready to film, and the dog said, let's go outside. They're out there barking away. I can hear them. I have no clue what they're barking at. They're probably talking to the neighbor's dogs. They tend to do that a lot. It doesn't bother me too much except when it gets late and they all are outside and they're all talking to each other and they get loud. But the neighbors don't complain because their dogs are out there doing it too. So, you know, can't complain when yours are doing it too. Okay, now I told you I have a funky chicken here. See my funky chicken? Get some of that. Let me get some of this Cajun craze. Now this is a fall chicken. This chicken comes out only in the fall. Now we're going to get some of this crumb cake, and I'm going to do some of this dirt down here around the feet of our rooster. Okay. Okay, I didn't do that so well. I need to come out with it this way. So move this way. Okay. Now, like I said, I probably wouldn't be no more pleased with this one as I am the first one, and I'm not. But it is what it is. And I'm going to have to research roosters and see what color. Hi, Gloria. Glad you joined us. Thank you for coming. I'm going to have to research and see what colors roosters really are, because I haven't a clue, you know. So, anywho's, now then, we are going to get our big shot over here. Let's see if I can pull it out from under my extension cord without my extension cord doing crazy things. And we are going to put our rooster on here with this oval die. pull it over this way some. Trying to make sure it's straight. I'm not sure that it is. I believe it is. We're going to cut that out really quick. Don't look too bad. Not too bad. Maybe not. Alright, we're going to get our other oval from our piece of crumb cake right here. Okay. Now, I'm going to set my big shot right there. Now, we are going to use our liquid glue. Yeah. Put our rooster on our oval there, just like that. Now then, that'll work. Okay, we're going to take our piece of burlap. I'm going to get some snail. And we're going to put snail here and here. To hold our burlap on with. I'm going to line it up because I want it in the middle. This is as close as I can get it. I'm not perfect at judging the middle here all the time. I guess I need to get it all straight because then if I do, it's going to lay down better. There we go. Ta-da! Alright, now then, we are going to attach this to the, we're going to attach this to the front of our card. See, this really doesn't take that long. And I guess this wouldn't say simple, but it's not hard. It's just a step up there. Put some extra glue on there since I've got that burlap popping up there. I'm going to lay this down right here. Get it centered. Scooch that over. Oh, no, it's too high. Scooch it down. Now then. Now, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pop this up. Because it'd be a crime if I didn't. It would be horrible if I didn't. So we've got to pop our rooster up. Yeah, I've been using the outside edges. That's what I needed for my lilies, because I popped that layer up that has the lilies on the front. Even though I popped the lilies up, I popped the layer up too. I thought it looked awesome being popped up. Throw those up there. We'll have the front done in just a minute or so. Maybe probably not even that long. Right here. There we go. Now, let's get the inside finished up. My laptop is doing its usual crazies. And look what I did. I stamped that on the wrong thing. I'm supposed to stamp it on this. I'm just so funny. I just cracked myself up. Oh, man. Just cracked myself up. Let's see. How did I do it on the other one? Oh, right down here. Right down there. Like that right there. Yeah. So I guess it's a good thing I did it on the wrong side, isn't it? Because that's going to go right like that. Alright, we're going to go ahead and we're going to stamp our sentiment on the inside also. And this is, says, thankful for your friendship. See if I can get this straight. Sorry if my head's in the way. I'm trying to keep it out of the way and still get it straight. Not bad. Not bad. I think I used crumb cake on the other one, but that looks fine with the Sahara sand. Could have been a little darker, but it's okay. Now then, we're going to glue this on. Tell you what, I love my liquid glue. Love it. I mean, I like the smell okay, but that liquid glue is just my friend. Lets me scooch things whenever I don't get them straight. Gives me enough time. And I like that. All right. We've got this one done. Tell you what, it is hot in my crafty room tonight. And it's supposed to be really cold tonight. Just hadn't got there yet. Okay. Here's this one. There's this one. Now I want y'all to look at this one. Hi, Mary. Thank you for joining us. Hi, Sheila. I'm glad you joined us too. This is my first one I made. Cause see, I didn't know. I am just not a rooster person, I guess. I don't know what roosters' colors are supposed to be. But anyway, this one I think I might like a little better. It's a little lighter. So, but this one is okay. And here's our inside. Thanks for your friendship. And I'll tell you what. Some of the men from our church went to a senior couple's house. They're members of our church. And he cannot walk anymore, so he has to have a wheelchair. So Saturday morning, they went over to their house and to build a ramp out the back door so he can so she can get him out. They can get him out to take him to the doctor and things like that in his wheelchair. And Johnny tells me, they do this Saturday morning, and when I get home Saturday afternoon, Johnny's telling me about her and her roosters. He says she has rooster stuff everywhere. He says she has rooster statues in the yard, in the flower bed, in her house. He said she loves roosters. So, you know, maybe I need to do her a rooster card. But first, I'm going to find out exactly what colors roosters are supposed to be so that she won't laugh at me because I don't know. You know? So anyway, there's our roosters. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you. Okay, now then, our other two cards are made from the same stamp set, Painted Seasons. And, well, flitter-dee-dee, what did I do with my dies? Oh, no. I have laid my dies down somewhere and don't know what I've done with. Oh, there they are. This is a new set that's out for just March. It's called Painted Seasons. And you can get it and the designer series paper, which is awesome. I'm going to tell you what, I'm a hoarder. This is what I have left after doing one card, or two cards, and cutting for the two cards we're going to do tonight because we're going to use this on two. And one I did this side, and the other I used this side. And this is what I have left out of one sheet. That's because I have one pack of this designer series paper, and I love it. So I'm going to make it go as far as I can. So anyway, this is a celebration item. You can get the Painted Seasons and the designer series paper when you spend $100 in my online store. Or if you want some extra designer series paper, go ahead and spend $150 and you can get a pack of the designer series paper when you spend $50. So if you spend $100 and get the stamp set and the designer series paper, and then $50 more to make it $150, get you another pack of this designer series paper because, you know, Celebrations is going to be over at the end of the month. Then you can buy the Four Seasons frameless dies to help you get on your way to getting your $150 purchase. Then you'll have the dies that go with this celebration set, and look at them. They are wonderful. There's 10 dies in here. 2 of them stuck. 2 of them kind of stuck. But anyway, it's awesome. It is awesome. And now I can't get it to come open so I can get the other 2 dies out. Only sharing. Yeah, there's the other 2 dies. See, they're 2 just alike here. And all of these have a stamp that goes with them. Now, let me take that back. There's 3 of those right there. And, oh, my stamps are under here. So, we have our big flower. We have our pine cone. We have our succulent flower here. We have this leaf. We have 2 of these leaves. You can stamp that leaf twice and then cut it twice. We have 2 of these, so we can cut this leaf twice. We have 3 of these, so you can stamp that 3 times, and you can get 3 of them cut and not having to cut one, then go back, cut another one, you know, like that. Anyway, that's really neat when you've got, especially when you've got the smaller things that you want to get cut. Anyway, so we are, let's see, B and C. I need a B and a C. Block. Here's a B and here's my C. We are using, here is our pieces. We are cutting 2 of our flowers. We are going to do 4 of this leaf. Then, let's see, what else did I use? Oh, I used Itty Bitty Greetings, which is a holiday carryover, which I love. And Stitch Shapes dies. Let me see. I'm not sure exactly. That's not what I used. That's not what I have here. I think I'm looking at the wrong one. I've got 2 different ones here that I did. Oh, man. You would think I'd know what I was doing. Well, no. Why would I know what I was doing? I've used Healing Hugs on this one. I used the, Lordy mercy me. I used the, if Hugs and Kisses could cure, you'd be immune to everything, feel better soon. And for that, I used the Story Label Punch. This is a punch that is only available for the month of March. Also, and you can find it on my Stampin' Up page too. Hi, Kevin. Glad you joined us. Anyway, I like this punch. I love punches for labels and things like that. I'm trying to make sure I can get done here. I got enough time. I just have to watch all of my gabbling. I did some of the cutouts already so that, well, I thought I did extras. Maybe it was the other one I did them for. Anyway, Whisper White Thick, 8.5, 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. We're going to give it a good fold here on the score line. And there's my, I'm going to have to flip over my grid paper. It's nasty, nasty, nasty. Let's just give it a flip here. It's nasty over here too, but still, it's not quite as bad. We'll turn it around this way. All this nasty can be down this end. All right. I don't think I need those right there. We have a piece of our braided linen trim. This is a carryover from the holiday catalog also. I love this stuff. We have, let's see, 4 by 2 3/4. We have our Whisper White Thick. We're going to stamp on for our flowers and our leaves. This is our designer series paper. We have, this is Call Me Clover. 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. That's going to be our layers. Then we're going to have this piece is going to go on the inside. Okay, so what we're going to do first is go ahead and ink up, and we're using Grapefruit Grove. And I know I got these colors out, but I have no idea what I did with them because I was in a hurry and I just started pulling things out and stacking stuff up. And of course, now what did I do with it? You know what I'm saying? That's what happens when I allow myself to get behind. Okay, here's Grapefruit Grove. We are using Pear Pizzazz. Those colors right there go back over there. We're going to move some of this stuff. Okay. We're going to stamp, I think 2 of them is all I needed. Yep. I love, love, love how this inks and stamps on this. It is just gorgeous. Gorgeous. Looks real, doesn't it? I think it does anyway. I just love it. I just love it. Now, we're going to use our Pear Pizzazz. We're going to ink up our leaves. And we're going to do one right here. Well, I was going to do one right there. I would have if I had stamped it right. And then we're going to do one. We'll try and see if it'll fit right there. If not, we'll get another piece. And I'm going to set that right there. Close this up real quick. I'm going to scoot these things over. This is the one I need. Get our big shot back over here. That stuff's right in the way. Now then, there is one petal that has got a nice flat edge there. That's how you can tell where your flower goes, the direction it goes in to cut. Now then, put my leaf die on here, get it straight as I can. Put my other leaf die on here, and then once we get this cut, the only thing we'll have to cut again is our other flower. And I'm going to tell you, I could have sworn I cut extras of these, but I guess I didn't. I may have used them for something. Who knows? I never know. Okay. There we go. Lay those right there. Look at that. Is that not gorgeous? Just gorgeous. I love it, love it, love it. Okay. Looks like I need 2 more of those leaves. So, let me do this right here, and I'll stamp 2 more, and we'll cut those out because it won't take just a moment. Once I stamp them, cut them, we'll be ready. Okay. Here's our other flower. Alright, just let me grab me a piece of Whisper White Thick, and we'll just open up our Pear Pizzazz again. I'm just going to do it right here. Well, doggone it. We're going to flip this over. It's a good thing it's got 2 sides. Now then. Now then. Now then, we're going to go with those 2 dies, because see, look here. I forget what I'm doing because I didn't look at everything really good before it was time. I usually take a look at everything I've done that I've already prepped for y'all. And, you know, I prepped these last week. And probably won't be no prepping this week for next Monday. I have a doctor's appointment in Birmingham. I don't know how long I'll be down there. So, may not be, next Monday may be winging it Monday. maybe just coming up as we go along next week. So, there we go. Now, throw that over there, right there. My big shot right down there. Okay, let's see. Oh, I know what I use this for. This is what I use to stamp. We need our basic, our tuxedo black. And of course, Sharon don't know what she did with it. Don't know why I think I would know what I did with it. I am just totally lost it today. I mean, I am going to blame it on getting up at 2:30 this morning, having to be at work at 4. That's not my normal Monday goings, and so that's what I'm going to blame it on. Because I'm not used to that. I don't like doing that, I'm telling you. But anywho's, I done it. I got off at, what time did I get off? 1:30. Then I had to go and get the baby's meds. It's that time. They had to have their monthly meds. So I had to go all the way across town to the vet's and get that picked up. And then I had to stop and get milk. And I'll tell you what, I don't buy milk at our store. I don't like it. It's nasty. And I drink a lot of milk, and I'm not going to drink nasty milk. You know what I'm saying? This old gal ain't drinking nasty milk. I am very picky about my milk. So, I buy my milk at Walmart. We have a company. I don't know how many states that Purity is in, but Walmart's store brand is made by Purity. Purity is a very good brand. We carry Purity at the store, but my gosh almighty, it's high. So when I can go to Walmart and pick up their brand, it's the same thing. And so that's what I do. So if anybody has Purity and you like milk, just think about that. Yep. Because Walmart uses a good brand name for their store brands. Alrighty. Now let me see what I've done with my envelope for this. I've put it somewhere, and I don't know where that somewhere is. I'm going to take this one right here for the moment, and I bet you I'll come across the other one. There we go. Now that's our envelope, and there's our inside, because we're not putting a sentiment on the inside of our card. We're going to close this baby up, because if not, I'll be wearing that to work tomorrow. Yep, just love to wear colors to work. All right, now then, we are going to have layers. We're going to pop up layers. That's why I remembered. That's why I cut this mini. We need layers. Let me get my other. There it is. We need our little bitty ones. We need our minis. Our minis. And we're going to use our minis on our little leaves here. Put one there. One there. There. And I'm going to go one here. And one here. And one here. Now, boy, them dogs out there are just a yabbering. Chitty chatting away. Maybe when they come in, they'll be ready to go lay down and go to bed and go to night. I hope so. But usually on Mondays when I get through with this, they're in there in the dining room with me when I'm on the computer. And they're in and out and in and out and in and out. As it gets warmer, they're worse. But when it gets really, really hot, though, they like to be in the house. We have funny babies. But it's the life of being Bassett Mama. Being a Bassett Mama. Okay, I have misplaced my... If y'all could just see over here, you'd think, no wonder she can't find anything. I have got everything so piled up over here. It's just, I'm throwing it over here, and now there's my dimensionals. I can't find anything. Let's see. Now then. Now you're wondering, well, why in the world did she stamp that one on the bottom? That way, if anybody looks on the side like this, they're going to see color, and instead of just white. You know what I'm saying? Because you can, I don't know if you can see it or not, but you can see the color. And if you don't stamp it, then all you see is white. And I think it looks better when you can look there and see color. So that's why, just thought I would mention that. That is why I did that. All right, now then, we're going to start putting our card together when I figure out what I did with my card base. There it is, right there. All right. I'm going to put the inside in first. Okay, I think I am about out of... There it goes. I'm going to have to get another one of these. I'm probably going to have to order some more, because I'm still trying to. I've got 25 cards made for swaps so far for on stage, but I've got enough card bases cut, and I have already got them scored to make 100. So I'm probably going to have to get me some more liquid glue so I can get it all done. Okay, I'm going to scooch this right over here. This ties my front and my inside together. Oopsie. It scooched down, and I didn't want it to. Oopsie. Come on. Up we go. There we go. Now then. That's another thing about glue. Sometimes I'm not careful. I scooch it and don't mean to. Now I've got glue on my fingers. Ah, man, that's okay. That's okay. Now, I'm just going to do that. And this is going to go right over here. I think I stamped too much of my flower on here, but that's okay. It does not matter. Look there. See, that's what I'm telling you. Sometimes I scooch it and don't mean to. That's why you need to hold on to it with your hand. Alright, now this piece right here, I am going to lay right here in this corner. Okay, oops, I glued it to my finger, or to my hand. Did you see that? Now then, I am going to use my thumb and try to keep it from going down further than I want to. And it's not doing what I'm saying that I want it to do. Now then. Oopsie. Now I'm trying to get it lined up here to here. Now, let me get me a baby wipe and see if I can get some of this glue off of me, so I won't get it all over my card. Now, okay, there's that. Shoot. Okay. Now, we're going to put this on the front. Of course, I glued it to my grid paper. Why wouldn't I? And we're going to get our liquid glue again. Going to put that on the back. And we're going to scoot this up where I won't get it in this glue that I've just got all over the grid paper. I'm going to lay this down right here, like that. And we're going to take some dimensionals, and we're going to put them on the back of our sentiment piece here. Okay, I have to decide exactly where I want this, because I want to lay this in that area. We're going to put some snail down, because I don't want it right on the very back of my sentiment piece. I want it down on my card. I put enough on there so if it's not where I want it, I can move it. That's where I want it. Okay, let's take our dimensionals off. Our backings. And we're going to, well, tell you what, that backing has stuck to the snail. Now we're going to set that right there. We're going to get our ribbon snips here. I'm going to snip some of this, because that's a little longer than I want it. And then we're going to, this one frayed by itself, but we're going to fray this one out a little bit. There we go. Now then, now we're going to take our flower, and we're going to take some snail, right there. We're going to insert our flower, our leaves, like, let me see, right here. We're going to insert this one. I'm putting one leaf, the top leaf on the inside between my layers here of my flower, and the other I'm putting behind. And then I'm going to put some glue on my leaves back here, and we're going to lay this right like that. Oopsie, turned it this way. Well then, there is that card. All right, we're coming along pretty well. We've got what? We have a minute left to do this third card. Telling you, I'm not going to get it done in a minute. Alrighty, here's my sample I made. And then there's the one we made tonight. And here's what the inside looks like. No sentiment, because that way I can write everything I want to on the inside there. Alrighty, now then, I'm going to do this again. This one is probably the one that I cut off extras of. It is. It is. That's the one that I cut extras of. We have pine cones, which are stamped with, let's see, what did I stamp the pine cones with? Sahara sand. And that's Sahara sand. Our succulents was, I cut them in lemon lime twist, and then I dabbed the edges of them in this petal pink. Now I need to see if I can find what I did with my petal pink dauber. There it is, right there. Okay, I'm knocking my daubers off up here. All right, so we're going to start. I've got 2 of these. I want 1 more of these. I want 1 more of these because I wanted 4 of these. So we're going to go ahead and we'll start that. Here is our envelope. Here is our, I'm not sure which one that one is. Okay. This is what we're going to stamp on. This is our sentiment piece for the inside. 4 by 2 3/4. Maybe it's not. Maybe that's the one. Okay. There's my sentiment piece. That's what I'm going to stamp on. This is Whisper White Thick. I'm going to stamp on this and have a background. I'm going to use some linen thread. I'm going to use the other side of that DSP. Here's our layer. This is, let me see. I didn't even write it down, did I? No, I didn't. I'm not sure what color this is. You'd think I would know. Let me look. Give me just a moment. Let me see. Is it Lemon Lime Twist? Lemon Lime Twist. Where are you? It's Lemon Lime Twist. Okay. Yes, because Lemon Lime Twist is in our succulents here. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to stamp those first on this right here. And do a pine cone. And we're going to do our succulent right quick. You know, these older, thank you, these older ones, I keep trying to open them like our new, and because I forget. So here I am, I'm trying to open it like the new one, and it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. So, you know. Okay, we have our pine cone, we have our succulent. So we're going to grab, we'll do a B for our pine cone. That is in our Sahara sand. I'm going to stamp it right there. Okay, then let me get a block for our succulent. And we're going to ink it up. And we're going to take our dauber. And we're going to daub it in the petal pink. And what I want to do, I'm just doing this right on my stamp set, right around the edge. And right where the flowers are. The tips of the flowers, and every one of them looks different because I don't daub it the same, you know. So ta-da! See, some of it shows, some of the petal pink shows, and some of it doesn't. All right, while we are at it, since we are right here, I am going to, that's the one I needed for the inside. My envelope. We need one on our envelope. So, I'm going to close the Sahara sand where I won't wear it. Let me get that cleaned off because we want to ink it up again. We want to daub it some more around the edge. Okay. Now, and we are going to stamp it on our envelope. See, petal pink didn't show up quite as much on here, but that's okay. You know, I'm not worried about it. I am not worried about it. Okay. No, there it goes. I was having a little hard time closing that one. I'll tell you what, this one thing about these old ones, I have a really easy time closing those and opening them. I have a harder time with these, but once they get really loose, then you don't have a hard time at all. It works fabulously. Okay, I'm going to stick these over here for the moment, and then I am going to go ahead, and I think I ended up, no, I didn't. Let's see, our itty bitty greetings, I use the happy birthday out of this one to put on the inside of our card. We're going to use, I have a big block here somewhere. No, I don't have that one. Well, see, block will work just fine. As long as I get it down here straight, I'm all right. Okay. We're going to do this in the Sahara sand. I'm going to see if I have it on here straight. Pretty straight. I'm just going to scoot it just a little, angle it up that way. And that's not too bad. Not too bad. Now, we are going to take a small piece of Whisper White Thick, which I forgot to get. What's new? You know, what's new? I'm just going to tear this piece off right here. And we are going to stamp. Fabulous at any age. That is right here. Here's our Fabulous at any age. And we're going to stamp that right there. And we're going to stamp that. With the Sahara sand also. Right there. Then we are going to, let's see. We are going to take both of our Whisper White Thicks, and we're going to take this adorable little bitty stamp right here, and we're going to stamp our background here, and we are stamping in. What did I stamp that in? I stamped it in the Petal Pink. So that means I need to close this up. For some reason or other, I'm just wanting to wear that Sahara sand to work tomorrow, I guess. Don't have to have any sort of a uniform pattern. Does not matter. Just dab and stamp. Whoops. Scooch this one out of the way. I'm sorry this video is so long tonight. I didn't mean for it to be this long. Here, I thought I was so good. Had everything planned out. Not planned out enough. Anyway, all right. There's our... Man, I do not know why I have a hard time with this one. Such a hard time. There it goes. All right, now then, we're going to set this aside right here. We're going to get our big shot over here. And we're going to cut everything out that we are using. Okay. Right there. Right there. This right here. Using our, what are we using here? Well, flitter. Stitch Shapes skin. Whatever I've done with them, I've done something with them. I'll show y'all my mess whenever we get through. You can see how bad my area looks. Looks, that's a layer in ovals. That's not what I want. I want the Stitch Shapes. I'm going to use the smallest oval for my Stitch Shapes. Right here for our sentiment. Then we have our pine cone. We have our succulent. Now our succulent has one that's rounded right here, one that's kind of squared off right here, and you can see that's not squared off the right way. Squared off down here. There we go. So these are really easy to tell which way they go. All right. Now we're fixing to be putting this card together and we'll be done. Yippee, yippee. And y'all want to say, it's about time, it's about time. I don't blame you. Okay. But anyway, I just wanted to show y'all how these cut. They cut so beautifully. So beautifully. This is a set that is really, really worth getting, in my opinion. But, you know, that's my opinion. Everybody might not think it as I do, but that is my opinion. Okay, now we're going to start with one of these, and we are going to put this piece right here on our front. I find my liquid glue. Okay, I'm telling you, I have about used up all this glue. Okay. Now, our linen thread, you just saw it. There it is. What we're going to do with it is we are going to, I'm just going to open some up. We're going to put some snail back here. And I'm going to come across the middle. That's pretty much the middle. And I'm going to come across the top right here to get it right there. Come down here. Come down here. Right here. Come across here. And right here. Ta-da! Ribbon snips. Snip. That looks good. Alright. Now, we're going to put dimensionals on this. There they are. Okay. Now, y'all know I cannot stand this to be saggy, so we'll use plenty of dimensionals so it won't be. I do not like saggy at all. And I'll tell you what, our dimensional is one of our really good bargain items. You know, because you get so many in a pack. I think it's like 300 in the regular size. I can't remember how much in the minis. But you can tell whenever you saw the minis that you just get so many. It's unreal. So, I'm going to do this. Now then, our card front, we have not even folded it. Let's get it. Look at there. I'm getting stuff all over it. There's something sticky on my finger. Let's get that off. It's going to end up on my card. Now, let's put this down. Our lemon lime twist. I'm going to put it, set it right here. Okay. Set it right there. This. Keep getting in that spot where I got the glue. And I know I'm probably scooting this. I don't know if it's always in your side or not. Okay. Now, we're going to use dimensionals on our pine cones and on our succulents. And, oops, it's not going to be straight. Put it on the wrong one. I should have put it on this one. Now then. There. There. let me see. I think I want this succulent on top. So we're going to put about 3 of these in the middle. I don't want the dimensionals to show on the end. Now then, we got to match up our edges right there, like that. Now, we're going to use our liquid glue. Put these down like this right here. I'm going to use 2 dimensionals on here. Oh, I forgot. I've got to ink my edges of my sentiment piece. I forgot. Using our Sahara sand. I can do that even with the dimensionals already on here. It's okay. Ooh, that's messy, 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 Sharon. I'm going to set it right there. I'm going to set that right there. Ta-da! Now, we're going to put our inside together, and we'll be done. And y'all are saying, yay! I know you are. I know you are. I don't blame you. I have took way too much of y'all's time tonight. Way too much of y'all's time. Hi, Joanna. I'm so glad you're here. I'm sorry, I'm not sure when you joined me. But I'm here forever tonight, it seems like. Yes, I am. It seems like I'm just here forever. And everybody else is probably thinking I'm never going to get through. My glue is about gone, too. Yep. Okay. Now, this one's going to have to go in the garbage. And then we're going to put this succulent right there. Now, let me get everything out of the way. That's definitely going in the garbage. And here's, you know what I did not do? Doggone it. This was my background for my sentiment piece. And I totally did not put it on there. And I totally am not going to pull that off to do it with. So, when I show these, I will show the front of this one, the inside of this one and the front of that one. Because here it is. This is what I was going to do with it, and I totally did not. Okay. Here's our envelope, and look there, I did that one right. So, let me see if I can get this stuff out of view, and see if we can get a picture. Let y'all see everything we did tonight. Okay. Here's this one. With the inside of it. Let's see if I can get the inside to do that. Okay, now let's get our rooster. And there he is. Let me see. I'm not sure. I can't see very well here. I'm not sure what's showing. I think I have got y'all scooted up too far. Whoopsie, sorry about that. I know I just messed that up. For y'all. Okay. Here's the inside of that one. Of the rooster. Now then. You see all of them? I hope so. And then our lily. I'm sorry. I am so disappointed that these dies. I mean, these dies have already sold out. That just disappoints me so. Anyway, here's our cards we made tonight. Y'all, I am just so thankful for y'all coming. Thank you for sticking with me. I am sorry. This is just, man, it has run 20 minutes over. I am so sorry, guys. I know y'all got other things to do. But I just want to thank you for sticking with me. And please continue to pray for my friend. They, the tornadoes that we had Thursday, they were more a little south of us and more east of us. when they touched down, although they did see a funnel cloud here over Good Hope. I was at work, so I wasn't home to know what was going on down here. Just knew what was going on at work, which was just torrential rains and wind like crazy. But my friend's home was not damaged real bad, but it did take out their garage and some of their huge trees in their yard. But they're okay. But there was damage here in Coleman, and no injuries. Thank the good Lord for that. I'm grateful, so grateful that there's no injuries. So just keep them and everybody else in your prayers. And I know there's states that have had damage, and there's those that have the torrential floods. And, you know, we just all need prayers. We just all need prayers. Not just everybody else, but ourselves need prayers for our everyday life and things that we're going through in our life that other people don't realize, that their friends are going through things that they just don't talk about. And it's so we need to just pray for our friends and our loved ones and everyone in our country. Oh my gosh almighty. Our country needs it so bad. So bad. And I'm not getting into politics or anything, because everybody's views, I know, is not exactly like mine are. And it's not something I want to argue about, because I know I'm very strong in my views and my thoughts about it. So I'm keeping those to myself. But anyway, pray for our country. Pray for our president. Even if you don't like Trump, pray for him anyway, because he is our president and he deserves our respect because of that. Because, you know, it's just like when Obama was in office. Not an Obama fan, but I gave him my respect because he was my president. So that's what we need to do for every person that is that, you know, takes the office of president. That's all I'm going to say about politics. But anyway, I'm going to tell y'all I love y'all. Thank you so much. And get in your crafty room and create. Jessie said that's what she's doing this evening. And thank you for creating with me, Jessie. I want to see what you've made. And good Lord willing, I'll be back here at 7 Central next Monday evening. And we'll probably be winging it, because I'm not going to have a chance Wednesday to get us ready for anything. So, but y'all have an awesome week, guys, and I will see y'all later. Love y'all. Bye.